onima brabo. On far brabo to need life experience. So they don't know how to manage people. Because on way. On what that. But they go for mark command and say, on your warm. Yeah. There is one term in law called in loco parentis.
In loco
parentis. Every teacher is in loco parentis, meaning they represent parents. So at the point of school time, the teacher is the parent. If my child is at the care of the teacher, at that point of time, the teacher is acting as me.
As a parent.
As a parent. And the treatment be a me fama me bano instead of the man. So what you see?
Now one fama or no teacher never money bano.
On fama bano. The men fama on no say. Me nim say wawo anas won way.
Okay.
So what you see? And the men fama me bano. Because the parent be and the ba hu hia no beka say na kitchen obey the be hu say nam treat me ba. Me treat me ba no me pese me ba ni di wa brabom. Tell me na be school. What you see? Parent be a wa ye scoundrel. Say kohwini na ne bada achi enhia no no. Be school ko nya asem. What you see? Grano such families no. Omo man be street children. Wayward. So, but obi de ne ba school e bon ho ka. E se hu sa kwada no ne hu hia naja, ne hu hia ne nana se ne hu hia ne guardian. Ti no de na ba. Nti mfani ni agro. Do they know that? Even at the training center, on behavior. Training or receive training. Or receive training no dey about out as a teacher no. No be inculcate and also by imparting knowledge into the minds of parents to nurture them to be able to be accommodate them in the society no. Like behavior in school. Unnecessary demonstrations. Near tan. No dey about out. Now do back come no na control no. You see it. Bina ana kind. Kwarawi. Let me tell you, say, enye nkwara nka na nkasa omope no mde yesa demonstration.
Obi sechiri.
The headmaster and the staff of the school are aware. They even incited them to do that. I'm telling you this.
But we nyina so.
Who tie?
Me tie.
If that's not the case, sir. Nkwara ntimi ko yesa ade ne da. And here one point. Another point is say nkwala no timi twi for teacher for no so ko yesa ade ndia. Any na teacher for no. So what I say? They don't ought to be teachers. They don't deserve to be teachers. You can't control my child. And I want to hear so. Now me tifie never catch himself posting never bomb betu. What be teacher for you tina teacher ni war. Headmaster war. Didn't know to. Then to what care? What protection are you giving to my ward? Say what? Yes, yeah. Into these two issues, you know, the entirety of the staff of the school, may you for from pantry for non-teaching staff. No, may you film because they don't have maximum control of the students. What is the mission I say? But the teachers and then the headmaster and the assistants in there, and you see, Joe was like, so any man you know, I say, push you on. One, were you aware that they were going to demonstrate? Were you aware? What did you do to stop them? Ya kind omonti and you leader. You can cross when you need the outright. Me can be a Miss Ghana. The rate of disrespect and this honey man air cost one. Come from business. Woman we are bending one muja bank to Eddie. Now, the rate of discipline cost one. Nina could you say? Yan chiaso. Teacher Nina Dinsen whom. Yinadi, yasin mara, dia. What is the meaning of mara? What is the meaning of mara? Emra.
Yeah.
Dear teacher in the can who say, Mimitia me gun ni. I think call a gun. The communication director a gun ni. I then know the way a Belgium Jessica. Na mimi yedi.
Sebia wo di brendu.
Who tie?
Me tie.
I call yourself. Whoa, and the one ya konya no. Oh. Microphone here won't grab me.
Bombay. One ya ko. Asemi a wo kan nyina na say o ka yes as teacher for no na anyo magbe one. But it ye hu ni say enkora na dia agitation omo ye ne say speed drum. Kai bobo nkrofo.
Very point.
Okay, building am here because I say
it will end within my time.
I'm for real school so say and your project any kwasome yes.
It will end within my time. And say me share see feel speed ramp. See a demonstration of speed ramp or school near demonstration of speed ramp.
Omo never bomb.
Tie I didn't know. Tie you. I see about this speed ramp. E bi ni ho. There na say we. In law Miss Beba say accident.
Me check say so much trolley test.
Meba.
E dey akobat
accident be see. Car bow. Open insurance. Yes so kwa ni kukura ma wo.
Process.
For bano be measure. On person mo hwe say who was at fault? Pass the pedestrian no and I say driver no. We have what is known as what? Contributory damages. One kasa no uhu se ka na ba no
then aye
wo hwe ohu so yie nti anya bia se wo hwe ohu so yie a na hwe ye drive ne ekọ ne ba wo ko he di wo cheka ko wo ko wato bo gina man se o ntwam no na futa na so wo torobo ase na sa chechede especially man o ma mo pom to no so ase on fon se ka ko mu wo twa wo anya hwe yie na se ka no bo wa fine anya bo no de insurance you do but bianca you do 100%. You behwem say wo no contribution o ye ma ka ne bo no percentage was saying say 70% na say wo na ukura na wo ye ma driver ne den e de ka ne bo wo nti 70% say ba 1 billion 70% wo na wutua wo de ne bo wo no wo ka ne bo wo no wo na wutua sa 70%. In this case, 700 million. Car boni pa. And so no
scale my 300 million.
Nim the course. Didn't buy na lawyer for ebem no. Your Bible here. What is due you? What is here? And to nam kwa ho. So you're careful. Fine. What's your speed ramp? Anu ntino. Esa makabo. Dey na esa wo ye. Me am ye panimu kura me kuta car no. So me park me car me betwa kwa mu a. Acho nkwa. Me very careful. Some me to me car with me make sure say benkum car mai nifa car mai matumbo say den betwam once e bi ba na open tamatwam no e say o ma ho ye ha enti we student ye speed ramp nti no e say we ye de open car bo show ho so yie utwa kwan matumbo ase kopim say ye baba be ya ma wo ene nye kwan bia say me speed ramp so nye kwan bia dey so kana hu no e bia if you are talking of zebra crossing and I say put traffic light me no be adwen but speed ramp no there that should be the case but no kodan che kura na fine you really nyina asem na sie wi dada school nkwala no o me so nko demonstration
so mo nim ne ho
onim ne wa me che say demonstration there na de beba we demonstration na eden ebi
no twempanifo adwen
ebi se dia de akosi ntimi ka say say demonstration no mo ye no teacher for no e na pushi nkwala no mo ko ye me that's how I'm concluding my part of that point. So I'm saying you are more dear, and you know what he and I'm quite me quite peer a demonstration. You come on, ye, that's what you have. A crown out here so a school say you were in cross setup. In your open setup will be at you, your computer will be go. Ya give one your piers and this is the exact. I said, what me a pay. And also who's a cranny pay. Now, Tiaqua. See you, D. Now see, I might transfer now, transfer of quack business. Yes, shall see ye. And the discipline ever back Ghana from especially mom ya Benjamin teacher for one demonstration open cola cost of living allowance across open enka o condition service on also per se o slap ban so for be say you be strike na akwa chapa na pon mo chaw na adade yinadi do odi na mo champions ade no yinadi na so no se Ghana ko timi su ade what you see any point number 1 to the police me say ya bawi Yabawi, Yabika on. On a social police force.
I'm social police force.
They didn't have social police force.
Said the same.
Uti. Acquire says, was a bar, Nancy a movie. So like a whole MP. The whole MP. Sticker. That's why they.
Oh, so what?
Could you cause another for now at the cannon?
Back with trouble. If a MP so much on the driver and then I says,
yeah, me see. Kono koja ko posi no no ka kire wo se enfan finfin no ne private car ko tim no finfin no nam private car finfin no nam because we posi ni di Ghana is turning to be police state. Omo keso check on who say the open way. Would you go and see the way they are checking traffic? Omo to be said that cross traffic.
Me see bomb so
me see
traffic light na woro mo no. Obekọ no mo tete ayi ne so bridge ne so ekwaso dan anim wo no. O twen se ka bi be cross red light no abeti no.
Me see
what is that?
Me see omo to quote me said that say na dey cross traffic. Because the moment to cross traffic no what is what change oba ya say be we afa wo. We e wajan watch you. Say me said you omo sit me no. Cause me most of the time no me na me share party atade. Wo de omo chiru kra.
Omo chiri party.
The me nia we kan no eye factual. Dudo no wo mo mpa ban no. Ti e be tete mo na mo bu afu aban no. E na aban so ye hwehan. Wa ye hwehan o. Sa enyema ekosi abu akora me wo kokwan so. Ko de go and see de ekoso wo no. Atete pa post for ni bi omo nyina. Atete drivers meet me na mtiba mfie be complain. Man kasa nche wo ma de omo ye ne de. 2024 e be to atemo no one time me Fred DC MC na kwa MC aku bona mane se won hwe na on post for nkasa do mo ye na bo akokwa so enye papa ko sia da kwam timeja ko sia da kwa ka papa se driver benya freedom kakra no ko sia da kwam cross traffic no mo check nipa
amom check om jijiska
ana me kan se no to
me see om jijiska
de je me ka so mo share to cross traffic se me ma check ehu ba bia obedura say run about say ye hia police for no driver se nkasa e driver kro no traffic no enche say police for jira ho obetuma mo jina ho saa cause e bia obejira ho no kwa ne dem ka mi no pe na eba to obe stop be 15 minutes nti 15 minutes enso no na be ba peso na ha ba peso no mo nya kwan agije musika so da se na mpanifo so e de o ma na hye mo nsa na mo hwesa ne ma we nyina na indan na se ekoduo ne ato abani tiawa enye na se anti wati ho asem biom na post 40 mi kidnap nipa obi til fie wa so ya homachi na omienu wo ko ba kuro no wa che untu jiri so bobo odi ene yan ko chiri kwa kokunu firi ho sa se wati ho biom de si ebunu na se yan obu fu se be de chawe ade da pare fa ho ede fa ho police ni ayi regional deputy commander we tari si so ayre
wanyina djuma yi
o ri ho
na nyano mo di
pa so fere djuma se sa so be ita de tram mehuna ama me magina tumu a sa nkofo no mkochi abranche na otini fie koku no nyese bia wa kokro no wo sheda kochi fie koku ama kata ase body na odi ba bonten so ade no waye ho
ai tachiman de no
tachiman de no waye ho de ndan bare waye ho ya mi susu mo mpanifo abaso na me dan pare me hunu se wo ye adwuma sa because ba ye no police has us no adosu too much ase ye public no ene nani we so bon no akasa de die mu dia o timi kwality mistake no go and see contest go and see police contest bail bribe from you home obi timi charge obi bail 50 million
bail obi interest
what you ma bail
bail obi
ohui oni ano tu hanamo na empimwa police ni de kan ko free that bari ka he empini de ko ifa kakra be me oko gina o ma no ma yo nyina no na o pesa leverage no o se ba chew go abana ni mo ase ayi
me camera ni se chire
ayi kwa mo asunyane ayi okay DCMC susu a ana se se wa ayi sikandi fede police ni timi kasa
so na yagina djuma to
kasa MC sede na kola bi no ana ya se nsi ni for djuma to e ba sa o ma pa police ni power sa o tete aban perifo mami ka chao CSC MC na se DC aye the representative of the president here can who say if the IGP mpo e she DC yasi IGP was a DC yasi
say on
because DC you know or no and the president ni see anamu powers ni as president
as head of the security
what I say it is how comes and do DC and na you said am more special car who want to say we DC na be na person was a DC car na be ya go jina no wo jina no umwa de to no ne yi na di na DC na yi na yi tibita memiti na say na don ko for sa MC no de adwuma ma no so fun an dia kama sere na do say sa MC no na face no akwanya approach for PD aban perifo for so na ye support approach for na against aban perifo and na ma wonu nyina ekoso
right
tell me can say right na me wie no me de da ba ko pan so paare say sa post for no mo ko kidnap sa blantin ko ku no ye be wi ase kura sa ko tutu sa kukum ni per bi ka ho no e de dan pare fa ho sa police phone nyinara e mi ti mi fie ahomachi na o shada say wakọ no hwan no be fa me wo hia bohu na no ana no dan pare che wona ni gia no ho na ni gia no ho me see sa deputy regional commander dan pare see wo yi na di no me hu say bi ono no problem right one say na gia ne say o wa no no wonya ntie say o ye adwuma o ye MPP ni o support party no ke be yi ofro
o ye MPP ni
me say ABS ha dey koso no dey is against the government and me say communicate kan no dey koso no e against the government omo ye ne be tia na kan kran totofi wa wi and no be video be proud hey so omo tu more than 2 million
so omo man tutu
masita Sadia so na me mpeno omo ya man institution no aye trust institution
Bombay na otene kana communications team member Ashanti region NPP na otene kana that can what you hit too much or say IGP and restore deputy Ashanti regional commander esan says or say interdict obi dia tachi man mrantie ya omo post for am tu anamon bia nam soma allege ye nyina so say police for the kuno so the kuno na de ye ni so until say on be tell me say I pass on the kuno na de right achi
we
mamintie we
medasi na officially me champion for kakra na mashase medical chair the president of the republic his excellency na nado dankwa akufo ado afi say the oba ye nyina ya ba ye chia no NDC for nightmare kese ba ko a uboni din penache say NDC for hu wo so sa
chema Wontumi
the vice president of the republic me fa da che heni ka ko ne heni ni wadi awi nti onye da che beba enche bia
Richard Bodu so chia
the vice president of the republic okay Richie me geneso
obroni
me geneso pa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Afroba regime has here the president representative in the region, the hard-working regional minister, Honorable Simon Osemmensa, very, very hard-working, very, very astute politician. And we call regional coordinating council, and minister. And now to so by Juma term, we will be out of a Juma serious. Until baby will be a Michi and a feature to me, a Juma ra. Papa, ye bo dia near Pija Yimu. Juma nina na wodi anima ye na me da wase say uwene so no why wadwen obi bia o Lucy bia no odo bia beba on board nyame adom ma 22nd of this month here menim say what here ye party kese e the thank you party wo
party biem nyana no fiere na mo ye party
yes because ye pese ye odo didie no na bibia e she obi bi
mate say mo say Friday bia mbe party e kopem say
team no team na ye wani ye ne ka say ye bedi ye na wotwe
de me say chairman say oni delegates ni mom na didi mo delegates ni je chairman so o mo so pa say otumfo ma so say delegates no ana me say chairman say ono mo didi mo nya didi enko ampo keke one shut down package pass because dear delegates media say media say me was to me ni pa dia delegates ni kami ni mo agrokra because say no almost have a 12 about mama debi don't go to about Professor Kufi am be 12 about mama so that say enti say ya kokro wo ma ya dwumo chama mana
enti achinkwa anti na be ka say na me adon 22nd it is possible say
mbe no fine
you better watch park
hey
it is possible say bit
the whole day ana
yes
the whole day
12 o'clock
hey ma me nyama announcement nyame adma Sunday Father's Day
okay
enti no so be ka waze
enti hope say the second lady of the republic who meet me grace the occasion
okay mbe fruit ana
oh there be na sa program MPs eka ho MMDC ka ho MPs na every constituency executive was santimem ka ho and I believe some identifiable groups like aspirants omo call ya omo lucy omo nyina from the chairmanship position to the very last person omo nyina beba na the odo abo odom and it is because of 2024 very important yaka say o hwe development the magana for in the run up to the 2000
say didie ni onom ko ha
yes and yasa so no sadia oba say
ntwie nam ntwi
yes
kwame me fu na esa
na me ka say o share development you wakufo di yanim as a party na you deliver in 2008 there was nothing stopping us from victory but echichemu e ba ye in the run up to pay flag bearership rate in nipa 17 ko ya actually no management of that issues ni enti manye ni here no eno na timi ma yetumi lose election 2008 enti history is about to repeat itself. It must. It is important. Say the as one big elephant family. Now yet me call the election 2024. I feel Mesre delegates are better above for our national secretariat. It is important see who say there's this special person. He has the experience of a polling station, the experience of a constituency, the experience of a regional executive. Now, even Udu National Hokwana, most of the later positions were the baby. And the principal ones and also, Usha youth organizer were dibida, Usha national organizer were dibida. In fact, Tama you go through some situation be na abasambu ba ye among the base. Yeah, what for mono? Is an say you who send penny for one party no more. Now, ye chairman, ye secretary no, a brand in who see what. As original, I'm to two near my bumpany for me to deliver election 2016. So branch and Sakokunanu, Uncle John, Boardway in United Sabanese, I drink.
I'm so me,
yeah. It's important, but let me channel again to be Obia. It's John Board and Channel. Said Joe and Chaka. Let's have it's baby. John Board and Chankwa. John Board, your bike to do so. Best address. Yes, now, Dabio. John Board and Chankwa. Biography. Yes, very important because you see, so Kotuma Uncle John Bood, you are not voting for him as a person, you are voting for us. Right, what partner say it won't be here. I feel maybe Masamuson, Besamichia, Honorable Kingston, Akuma Kisi, Eastern Region, former regional chairman.
Okay,
and also,
okay,
in Tibaby will be honorable. In fact, no, yet, Aquatia MP, so Bakaya, 2 terms, so Aquatia, and Nobabe, regional chairman, Eastern Region. Tibaby will be our honorable
first as a chairman to me for 2 for Bakuku.
Yeah,
Edmond upon Pepra.
But I think I'm a Mishasi and Casse.
Make me number Cassa.
Dedi kind. Issue and very regretful. Sabi. There's nothing I am she say. I think I will honor for phone after say. Even crying your background, be a suku, ya to you.
And you crowd will be a true canana be crying.
Now, I did when they say, so parent or war heart condition. And now so hypertensive and now said diabetic, shock and cabit mama now go through crisis. What I said, now Timothy will be some what I say, and in fact, that very dynamo studio choir, number one of your sister stations now, video me now come at your community. Because who said, no, Quadan did that form, Nasa be binum breathing, I had difficult almost school cadets, still on some babies now, which was also a very worrisome situation. And let me first of all admit to say, I had dear said, you know, Inti yam amenuma sabe mama wo hubie ya papa no mama hubie enu mama nua kuma no hubie obi bia mu bia yakọ yasra mu obi amfa nche isa na se guso a yetu hwana mo dedi kan no de to so mienu no se nkwara ni bi koda hospital because on so ebi kwa ba ye teaching hospital inti e ba we show na speedy recovery very important obi bia dampa so bia ye stretchedi ampo basa ya no inshira ene na ya resa honhom so mra na se de be ya mu nyina mbitima sorry mo keteso Inti, baby be a Korea de Bia, Memo be a speedy recovery. But let's come to the police. Said the million kind. It's becoming a bit worrying. I'll be the first to admit, sir, there's been some significant improvement where people may have their issues about him. I personally have my issues about him, but let me admit to say there's been some significant progress in terms of instilling discipline. So be to mention no chill the party in government can call for quite most any panel he's for. Said the beya or been to mean been target and say or a party friends. I think that is the way to go. But oh share the El Kosua and never be so yarding some more. Mikrum as a man can say. A branch be a cotton a car for floor or baby. Police for Bishia and almost all the we are cotton calm. I'm on fire and Jane Husika. No, it's now so the police for Nibia and planted side not on the camp. A branch man and Ibro could use you back home. I was a man. Okay, yeah. And the Humba also. Into IDP, who story no. I'm a police for no involved in telling 2 million. Mene the divisional commander of Wasamaka say a friends are honorable at the home. That was good. But who should the course it means that the police force and can deliberately do certain things just so that it makes life difficult for the citizen. I'll come there. But maybe me free me ko Kenya sinti me free ho na me ba airport run about DVD menu mu say police car di me ka gidi there's a robbery a ekoso ya be cross up. So what is wrong with police running DV plating? What is it? And
DV can Kenya many about police.
Can they moving on from the DV plate? Who DV plate and I said almost share
Scamba.
What should say what say no watching about anything. First of all, you're not even supposed to sit in that car. What I'm saying.
If you have bomb to our
issues, be a better busani be our license and I say people say one more ask the nim. I think we're watching a can to be doing. I'm here and I'm saying, I did when you know. But just say, oh, can't no more person, but will still take money from you. Police in the back war a of Rukruma. Nedo Yan say, oh, yeah, who's walk Tomo Tomono, one what did he? What Tomono? About Tuesdays, yeah, what's from Pa? If he so I'm run about now about report junction. Police for Basto almost stop you or barrier. Udua, Miku, Mammy Bio, Miku, Mammy Sike, Mammy chop money. Some of this you just don't get it. So why are they going to be apparent Jackson Bakubi of the board burial? Asre. And your mom wants some reputation, and that is why you're gonna follow. There's this assumption say you military, but we don't regard the police. Why should it be? Okobe to say UK, no money US. The police force is a respected institution. But I say they they are interested in a near and your policing. I'm at police Jumana Kasakomoja to be sure. I think unim say arrow baba me so me che manu ja me so dem o se sa no hu ne manyina because here complain what a police station. I'm telling you say it's been 3 years police ni be no to ni na se me fie mama ho they did not come. I'm say chekron for the blind robber I'm robber o me so no ja me so cry etuo cry ne ma je me hu ne manyina ade chi na mko complain not a single police officer came to my house.
Station officer no
Minim ebia no master some go so sisa. Nobody came there. Nobody came to my house who says Abrant and I didn't know can if it is true or not. If I no buye because we said that jai that be don't buye no some man am ko burglar proof na me fixing bibia. They don't care about the duty that they're doing. They don't care. But Uncle Dampari, Ejuma oh yeah. But want to mean if your people are not prepared to help you.
I was say or impact the knowledge ni be share ne servicemen.
That's what I'm saying, sir. There are situations where you don't even need to come to the region. And uncle, are you telling me, uncle? Say, I guess you are a swim. I guess you are bono. I guess you are would you go to all these areas? I am one of your family, but you need to have other men who can take up the responsibility. Because you see, when you're very careful, I did if you're unable to go there, your boss subo. Yes, I didn't Uncle Damper. I had the wamba. What did you mention? I say, I didn't have the Uncle Damper. You cannot go everywhere, and it's just not possible. And you must make sure say the other lieutenants are no the other commanders are no one more with the opportunity to also be seen working. Because look, if say the impression has been created said the police for it is only the IGP who is working and members of the POMAD. Because you see, if you have a regional commander here and as someone said you have to fly all the way from Accra to come and solve the problem, then what is the essence of having a commander in the region? What's the essence of having a commander in the region? So Swami, a divisional commander or district commander, they should be seen working. If they are not working, say why a regional commander, then you sack them, then you move them, then you interdict them, just like you are doing. It is say, media, me say oh yeah, Juma, but my other people so wow. It's a whole service. You have to deal with, and I say someone bought a nipa over 38 million who buying, and uncle, you just cannot do that alone. You need other people to do it. Having said that, my maker say this hope that you begin to crack my the results of it. So there be if the law allows me, how police management so wait to make you be any complete
tips for normal say.
So making sure say quality. The quality of work
police intelligence professional standards.
Yes, so there be professionalism levels so which must sustain it. But you see, I dare not mean you are more can. Sometimes
I'm a professional. Now we are so I am professional. No Bombay. No, I'm a professional.
Tips for Nankasa Crono. I'm a bon. Oma prosene ada
Oh,
Ati first be 2 minutes coming.
actually, one thing that makes stress up, mess with me.
asi yen kan o ma
And
se
your man
drop
who you know,
bi eso
then
so
you who say asemono is gone through to it conclusive matter. And you see a share see na releases aba near see interview to be said on can be once after you fetch near command position be baby. No, we want this matter to be dealt with. Finishing. Mestre, there's something that I want to say. It's a bit of a digression kakra from the narrative akoswa. But I think it's a name on be no 8 me see any. Sure. Ghana has no. Yeah, you say me trade me a hospital worker, me a urban road worker. Me name say bibi ba so bo on the back of politician. It mean na ho nyeju.
You don't care.
I am telling you. Whose responsibility was it? So be fix this road no. And obey ramp no.
High authority. Urban rules.
Even the headmaster call hokwa no. As a contingency measure, no. Ubetima employ a security service. Obi uko ofi santase eba star ho eba runabout no so a. Won say ho matters of Ghana school.
Zero class bia no bi je no kita flag. Ebi wo Jachi Jansen.
Yes.
Anopa bia ho so de nkola betwam. Even penifo ko betwam no no twam.
Enti headmaster no as a first step no, you can take that initiative. Because you see, Matisse say chemistry madam carbon. Students car bobom. So as a school administration, what's the essence? What you want more yet? It will take some contingency measure whilst you work towards having a ramp. It looks like a jumana yedia ma ese enyo Ghana. And say my year so born back politician. It's na ye happy game kakra. Na Ghana ni na yedia.
Better say Achibo Naten and Kano. Jumadi ni talk Ghana agenda 2024 and na e dabna da. Nyamya say anwumre no sombo pounds meduasa ye be kobo sene no na wanya bi ahwe. Na dwumadie no nsia ana ebe sore ye kwaba be di party nkomo e dan ho ba sesi ye ba ya pe hwan ana ekoto aba na wa ekoto aba ne den na so hwe na so be na se hwe na de ato aba e da mobi ye ba isia
classic ointment ye victory edu papenie victory edu papenie victory.
Victory, sir.
So you're real nuts now, your swatch. You know, victory garlic mixture. You're going
Hey, and the victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration.
Victory, Edu Papa, victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen, ndi me mafrosane ye. Menya victory garlic no. And na me ho atome.
Kane no. Me nati kakra na makuma bo mi periperi na mabre na me niso nyine bri me na sisia no menya victory garlic mixture no bibia ye kama
and let's celebrate
da onya mfie dumi no apemfo ene oba o manofo entimi mfasa adro ibi
victory
FDA agi edwade enkrato yi atom
CD capsules my body say
what body empress
CD ointment and also
what brand CD empress
immune support pa said you need pakwa no be wa adwuma said yes simple copper CD capsules enyarewa mo bo rough ye nim so anante ana wa adwuma kakra bi no abra ye so week bia
ene me how pa no
ene what CD capsules nkan wo ya so mre copper bia wo house watcha
ena CD ointment
e yadu tatahwe ada obenya ho no ko CD herbal center ya wo ye CD ointment ni CD capsules no e wo la shibi Sharom Sport ya e ben 19 Johnson na ko tie se general body pains and kotodwe eye no ya na ekona poso honam ya CD ointment enti few days shrim ekọ ya wonum de CD capsules shrim ekọ wonum CD capsules no na wo de CD ointment nso e massage
na menya ni nyina bi wo he
pharmacies chemical and herbal shops dodo a fra 05057674425 and 0209682836 apemfo abata wo mo manufo ne kwada wo ne mfie dumienu nka ho FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie nkrato mu agye atom seye
You be the party komo 8 minutes na fe you wrap up on your ban no. Bombay wa Harry wa me chance if Harry o. Communications Director Western North Harry. Nyame aduma.
Me me do yin anim. Nto de me ja na ho. Also can JB now can professor. Okay, good. So that one I won't go that level, right? For JB.
Professor the only
say I was say oye neutral.
Na major no at all.
Right, my main share delegate and I say council executive, regional executive for Kakotoaba. Then was washe. Sans a party no about everything then was washe. No odi leader. Edema party in 4 years a the enemy.
Obia qualified. Obia betting agina position. But I keep on saying, say the position doesn't matter.
Position
here, no. But the duties attached to the position.
Okay.
Obia betting the president. Obia betting the national chairman.
How you do it?
Obia betting the national secretary. But obey no. How obey. To that one district, one constituency, but leadership to bring the 8.
Leadership
to bring the 8.
Okay.
Fantastic running mate, like Baumia. You can have Obia or command it or pull it on, but so we leaders never champion or campaign. I bet handle the party, I know I am very united. I am for do. I know national election or national panel committee, the election campaign. More meeting will be leaking information, information to the opposition. Based on say on a candidate, and I'm more fast as a candidate. Oh, by yes, so by what you think? We bubowa unedia position we ya no right. So what I'm thinking of is not why any bit me at the position, but why any bit me very loyal to the party and candidate now me bomb pies obey the obey winning. Was you winning as a national chairman or national secretary? Then to break the 8 now it's constantly job. Right, so me
best what by our power now we general secretary.
You understand? So my vision now,
and how about opposition now general secretary?
My vision now as the regional communication director is not why any said in the chairman, but almost pre chairman in waka professor, waka civil team, waka a lot of them. But me pie born say the delegates no yenya kwoto aba you bet me ebe gina on my yemma token. I can't take a my no. Any time ya dream I say then yefa. We know everybody from professor, from 17. We know Obiani the strength. You know Obiani be former minister, be the former board member, be former party national executive. They are not on any base grassroots no range be there. We know, but the amendment per se the argument because so, the highest bidder ni winning. So when you call Omame Toffee, we do buy an audience upon the buyer. Therefore, the Mamma Toffee into me, ornamental man. A possibility party, yes, people are talking about experience, which is very key, right? Obi our fire election, I ran election for so many years. Our techniques in it, our knowledge about it. Only mistake here is see previously. Now, or they according the next one, Basan don't repeat the same mistake. I agree with that. But what may bomb pie and say next month here next year election time. You have a promise, right? A serious election time. The opposition so bobo no. When within the 2 years now akano. Obema say ye di no party ni mono.
Ako.
We cannot have absolute unity and absolute say no. Onya de beto but majority no. We have to get a majority on board. In fact, oko grassroots now party ye di omo pa. The perception and the so for the campaign 2016, right? Almost yeah, but Nana Dan Kwaku na me brama ma ban we ba. And within short time, may you see. The Brinana Sankaye. And found
so I didn't know say, oh, yeah, party, we are manuku. Ah, ye na ya botais or my bit me di. Now the perception show Timu say, man, there's a Buama Bani Bapawa, me here with Seviki, I'm $1 million.
Don't get it wrong. Any African, your interest within a group, your personal interest within a group. So a group as political party, no. The individuals in a woman
beyond interest.
Your agenda within agenda, and agenda within agenda within agenda. So a majority of them, all common or perception. Obu amasa, omo omukwa billboard no more tartare posters on
t-shirt.
And yes, sorry, and so tart or bobo. When you say you go nya hwe na the ordinary chini ba be MP a ohu no obechia no. Anya hwe kra na ohu no de ne be hye ne ka mu. Anya hwe kwa na minister MP no anapanyin ne ba no ne mrante ne tospa o mo afa so we pagya wonsa bo do yes anu mo nyina wie no ohun obara ne nafo MP ne ba e na bo hu ana no ro ne gas no ko na nafo en kwa de wafere, right? Apart from that, there is a huge perception say opportunity be aba bia na ye no too open e bi say napco augmenting napco ne ye apply online. Who apply online? I remember my constituency and Mebonidin, the youth working committee chairman for NDC Ziggy in our contomna. No, NAPCO. Regional NDC youth working committee member. Or radio so and Lambaste are buying NAPCO. Right? Over head office or master apply online when we need film of you hold accountable. Over the same constituency or no, be so also call for the same town or yet the same graduate you. I know tell posters no on the online or prime one year they were. So a do campaign no or say so when a man here a human meboa mama no nya den enkoy, right? So we cannot take all to win. You have to bring some on board, but you have to make sure say you call soldiers in there. At least if you cannot help all of them now, majority in the on board. So what I'm thinking of is say that year dinner about party for the mono within the next 2 years, 1 year point I can 2 years, which is next year we remuno. When the be general secretary, when the be chairman, together with the government, a bit my bako. I must say the dinner bamuno about from. We are not going to wait till 2024. Nyama party see from 2008. Nothing in refugee party also be MPN then. It will be too late for us.
You say position is turning in any key.
Yeah.
Game pan ye key pa among the key a bit me say be a timatu be bangwa. Na ye nyo be a face with me dynamic be di ko anima e be hard pa.
General secretary is very key. The administrator of the party. To be honest, he's the operation manager. He's the engine of the party. Yeah. We are secretary, right? Who you coordinate. That's why secretary are part of cabinet meeting. Secretary and chairman, right? You coordinate everything. Or secretary you weak. Affect organizer, affect chairman. Yeah. Affect the youth organizer, affect Nasara. The Nasara, the organizer, even the communication, for it under the secretary. Yeah. Right? The secretary any innovative. Now you any deep. What communication crowd strategy communication strategy you have to send to the secretary. Right? We have to report. No, so the chairman ko home. Most on kwa fatitia ugu strategy na the other bano. Because in nim den den. Organizer any programs, they the programs. And so the bill secretary no transfer. Now the mother co chairman ho. Obekwa on the air fight. So when secretary weak here, particularly in the election year, we be a week. It is the duty of the secretary and the chairman to see the party members at the cabinet level. So the secretary will be a the president on a point. Yes, or call that's what team hey nan hwado o hu pay for me Wontumi kasa we coward we bold it will affect the party. And in fact I must tell the truth. Say the taking the pens. I say obi no more 50 plus 1. It's just 44 point something again 45 obi no no 50+1 no but what bet me maintaining obese or core members no at least anya about 80-90% of them no unya 14 kakra bika ho a win. So I keep on saying is that when you are in power and your position again power no wanna hand the power over to the position because omo de ahode shame 2016 am abamabu no ongo to aba NDC
obetaka son to cry
no ongo to anabozo okọ to parliamentary na presidential on to
first round 2008
and auto it happens auto presidential na parliament but the way NDC no wo fi the need that so me so mama ban be na ko menye biaye say na be ya this agwamenye biaye ento no de wani di kwa na okọ a the need that dachen so but what power ne de and the last 4 years kro me hu hwe 4 years no me hu hwe me na me ngongoto me de me ngongoto. So what happened is that all base no will reduce na opposition there no omu nyina aba ento onya string is meka 40 phone bi ba wa wini.
So in 2 minutes maybe say one mom koto aba like you I will vote abeto aba ni bi no then e wo se mo hwe na mo de to aba yi panyi wa ni.
And me can say we are people usually on radio and television they don't agree with me. Why na wa koto aba no uji di say opeso yo
candidate
or your candidate presidential. The choice and the vision is the presidential. Okay. Why now you saw a presidential? Why now Wontumi say with teamwork? I believe in teamwork. Say obey national chairman, obey national secretary, obey executive, obey Timine or candidate no obey presidential candidate no. Obey Timine aye one.
Aye juma.
One so be na so I mention 2 things. The candidate only the main target me need so. Why no no be Timine teamwork?
Aye juma.
Aye juma. Enko ya foko ne sa ntokwanto e ba ye no uwi a why na over the years no owo good relationship with the party then the last one here once so what the experience and knowledge in elections masa yeah
Bombay so maharinya ne sa
credit make up
as I answer to your question.
Oh no I'm speaking to
delegates
and also your delegate. So what should come in to answer my question? So these are the 4. One, the candidate nagas declare will be in the over. But why not in good terms? With the candidate here, on in the be a far green elho. Yes, I feel more connotant in tea and on in war. Mentimo in BT na okomite baby leaky. Key one. When you must know what the base relationship with the base, which man link the government and the base. Last one, once know what knowledge in. Yes, you can be good at a level of your party. You can be very friend to the candidate, but not back to uma when you him as general secretary or as organizer into a police station. Logistics, say for example, agent Fosika. I said about 3 days before the election. A day done about 12 o'clock and all day. A Diana said the man aged for no. I think and one and a joke. Now no papa ya him at 5 from Sakano. A free in Crabano and I do a about 1 o'clock. No, could you easy for the over when a blue cragum or to. Yeah, I so knew how to organize a distributing normal at the right time. The secretary experience in election and strategy. I think that the Mumbai is good. But I'm telling you this. So what we need to work on, you will be over bar. You didn't work party.
Which I can't pay.
And then me buy me driver me buy a move pick up a call baby. Now me yearly send me bar me fa taxi dropping. Me team am shade bu san me no my question wa. I say hey you know my yedi ho. And we san say den. 1 okanfuo. Okanfuo ni we no 2 also talk about our Bantama as party member. Even within the party structure, and I say, "Woman, I feel who will be Kwana Kasano Krana as party leader, Ubianya de Ubiamuano, or no naturally by Epe just NSS reposting, National Service reposting, Epe, so one as party ban naturally bano. The somebody told him to Kiska. So you face a Myanmar buying a war power, no, they just reposting. Minya support to be any day. If you Babu Komono, now you're home more. Police station. So we need to have a level, especially in Ashanti region. Ashanti region break here. man you Ashanti region break out and they said 10 regions are breaking for MVP. So
right.
Obe and the team have a lot of jobs to do here. You hear general secretary Obe team are shaking the region for us. Now kind of so in
Harry Ado ena Oten Enkana Bombay.
My boss.
Obi yen submission. Bisa question. Now the answer bapau.
Jinkasi.
Mamincha Salinko, baby, I will be a Salinko Michia. Unim say, I wouldn't say a casse. Oh, yes, ye casse, yen son, Juma from one pebby, and we able to my mere bed in my society. No, had the Johnny boys here, cocoa, womo, and run obey me be at Dequa. 27th instant chocolate drink, and nice pa, and no brim be carams in Jawajo. Salinko, baby, I will be an Michia. Bo,
my boss. Who tie?
Me tie?
Mo. Inia Okasabebre. So I'm junior university.
Okay.
I'm junior.
Our Christian service.
Into my bench.
Senior.
Make Bombay. Port is na me. This economy. Oh, ehiapa, but oh my no your butter apia. I'm telling you. Pese part ni could the boat type mo Joses 2 4 5 6. So what you see? Power. We your power ni wia. Asana dia ka bia. What you know? Administration, but if you power, so what I see, be beera, in your number bar, if you power, Adriana Baba, if you power, and Nigia Baba, if you power, it me, we know some me, or dear my candidate to be, some may champion agenda. Number who say, oh no, and now obey to me, I hear you, my ding, I mean your power. Ebi muka I see delegates on to Obama Chama to Mabo Mabason. Omu ma party interest and a drive or voting power. Omu individual interest. You never know can make a pay free no one money. And now I know question him on Quafa and I find Cosini Music and I just contract a ground and also see party office will see find Cosini Tamalin Quanta. And none of delegates no here so the Don't hear so the two are ban any the party's interest. And saying, ye two are by my chair, my Wontumi, and you may be edition. You see, bra, ya, and this ye no more can no more boying. You know what in Tema no more boying. You do me power be. The brother bedi and nim choboy near call election, near calling any power. The delegates be so almost say. And ye be a said you may the match, my Wontumi no. Or to me, na no more cassa, a more answer. Annie, a banner saying 2016, what my power 2020, what my power. Indeed, your old cassa or more dano, if you but in Barako school, but time dear Quanaco school is a pussy idea. What was the answer? Now passy, what's your here? The Passau, ye, or be a corner anymore, or Subako Nimbi. The main person will say, what failure at our name. Pass mark ye de ko yenim no epim 36 obienya 6 obienya 8 obienya 12 me ba no so nya 36 okonanim wabon
we the mama bi o say
ba se wabon me ba no
the body go school omo no go so bi 5 bi 7 mu nya school no nya 38 ono onya dodo no da so tifi
what you say me ba no wabon na
omo
what intelligent na say obafia me so pan ese me to pono ma no no me ka kire ni say
ko anim
next time bomodin na bra 10 column no mu bi enti delegacy no de tie me ho ahwo no unya delegacy a omde party interest and to aba and say ke to so aba kura biem I'm telling you so enti and ma chama Wontumi winning fast. The difference was 164. All the system were against him. Yes. Yeah, away.
They 185 and now 64.
Ni na ye. We dey be campaign 10 pe. Campaign 10. Chairman Luther and no chairman. Vote no dey chairman. One vote. So what I say? The same thing, yeah. I can say John Board. If you carry, and now only pa corner post, and I find question tamale, and I see a gas, and mammy Abraham Mansa, the guy, the BOCHO. The Kawina. The question is John Board or Bar, Nick Wontumi and the bar pair. 2014 at Tuaba, no course or courtesy for organizer. And the enemy near came for Poco Nick or Braja Pom Commode or Bugu Party. Na party mpenifozi enter on hwemo ni pamu ni general wo act kebet me amana resign from organizer no na nke head substantive general secretary but only experience general secretary ni kwa it goes with experience tell say nkatia o mutimi for sanka no ansa no behu Ghana nyina ko e faso to aba ye ko bota reji e be don etima we ni ye ko ha ansa behu wa mu nyina no it take years ntinye na 2024 ebe ko election a ti se bojaro ana so new general secretary let's all person the party ko bono so fi yase 2016 first time John Board be fa general secretary the election power ni aweni 2020 ai dem ka nyina wom nyema bebira nko ye ni nyina atwa ko wie se power ni ebe weni ampa ya weni ene bi no na party ni mo atete na gra fo munye party e fo munye party akuru ye nim unko election weni da let me tell you na momuno akoyi ni pasu uba homodin na ho be yehi perifo so mama bia
ehwo hi
se obabie no ma oba so na watena so achenti no ono ope o oba ya mana ya kono uba ye no ni president ne ko tu na mom we are cabinet member tini kwa ba donani ababrew to ma ye nka sempa fa ho da nsopa na oboni pa bi ni pa mun twantro mun so no hu sa twrefo bi nom on dom ye furu na titi ko so echi no oh yan hwe ho msi wo mo se mo obi adi me teacher ba ko ne fa me se wusu me ka Jesus o se me ka hwe onim pass nyame no odi atepa o se me ka hwe onim nyame no oji ma ho na ape what you see so to ko so echi na nyo ye furu ntina wo te ho ade me kan
efa ho
amo you say 6 1 2 3 4 5 6
ye pa fa se aprada
eti dia tell say General John Board waje am 2014 yes 2016 waje am 2020 anya de hwe no power ye ni abem enti je wo ka no se yi ni fro wo nyina so nsai se ye mpo no je 2016 ma ye no na 2020 ye lose ya ka de wo ka no ka wo nyina so de ye hwe no ya je me ba no ko pass onye 36 okọ nanim enti me se me
eno no manfo no hwe so nkoto aba
eno na delegates no hwe so de ato aba kose no hwe so de to ma chama Wontumi sa no hwe so de ato ma ye General John Board me se me the least votes on me percentage me de ma John Board 71%. Onya less than that obako nanim anaso benya sa pepepe
omo ye 5 or so
omo kura na ebe boa ma na fa boost ni nyina aha chama Wontumi de yi no mo ye say
5
they say on number 3 jersey you on number 9 jersey me wa you number 3 jersey you number 9 jersey
bobos one nya 3
I'm say ya do a president
pabwa na number 1
ba ua
na number 1
onya 3 ya dia pam yewura ya pam dia shey radio me so what you say chairman so me no so me nyam research nwie ya me fam support ma obi o na ade me person people we nhyɛ no so nie ɛna akontasi de di kan wa nwene akontasi de tosi miene wa nwene akontasi de tosi miensa wa nwene ti sa de fa anu nti
tamaso
ani na uni vision say wa ani pe enti ba wi oba ya sa de no ko so wo se sa de to aba na
ti okọ oba bia obeji
ana obeji na matre ana okoro no The next you know about.
Oh, but
first one no can be Timmy and Tomano just like that. Just like that. MPP ya trust idea no. Mamu MPP is not party say do the land so near each other. You don't change the land so. Memi since the two no party which one the last Jamie.
I can call deputy secretary so uncle.
Why the line so chair me? Why the line so chair me? Me put the phone number man copy so mama assignment.
Why?
Say me call here elections so call here. Atuma president afija kwa abre east. Mpelefo no mo da part na no so contest o mo se am odwuma koya o se there menye part one ankasa one na wusi ho kwan te man contest se me di bu ma mpelefo say what yes de make akosi nyan se chairman no abaye koto no e bi say we wa contest pay we anunti ne cha kwato record be na party no
Richard Bodu say am ya gunfi winning house down message odi aban no
o win me see me meshada sa hamun ton time ntra nka sa some program how many hours
2 hours
they say beto cause papa ne credentials ne adwuma hwe mama nka
buy beto ama
mo e ba to me ne ba ka se ba beto
programs manager
mama nka bi nkyerɛ onya ne PhD 1965 national position nyankwara dia wo national position no Ashanti region chairman to be so no yakura e region obetimi afa but national ho ne de nyankwara dia dabi e explain ho mo part mo ti ase free
za intim sunsu
tie
mi tie
de mo kan asem bi e convince me dan say odila no so akode edi kan akode to so mienu anu na me say ne mfa no mbam ne track record part nim ne academic credentials prof onya ne professor title 1991 calculate how many years ni
ache
it need any experienced PhD holder
26 years
and experienced professor hwe se se am no kase ko PPR ono e board chairman ono onka council state hu enso no underground no ne ka relationship e wo ne nada kokofo ntem one president kokofo te se akokọ ne ba so te se o te se administrative principles ana MPP so be aduro no wo say obian ni say MPP knowledge party eti so holiday ye here fapin professor here and the chat wo so this international body kurati say you were Professor Amia Ekunfi
as national
hold the title professor on we national chairman for MPP
Mawie
on the group political party be no between the what to MPP
now say
and this is so ma be mu biem
me da say Bombay Bombay seconds 30 seconds my read the article we say here from Freddie Messi Mewble national chairman NPP okay say the party is thinking the party is doing consultation to pair Baumia and Alan to lead the party in 2024
it will be the best
right
it will be the best no Bau should be the main
so I know they want to be vice president want to be by the 10
so no the satana connect
me that's actually
yeah I think yes Bombay akasa be
is a link to the election na yedi hu komo no will you be happy to see say party no consultation o mo ye ye ni pa bi nkasa ye nya interest ye ntom say ye present Baumia Alan candidate for NPP 2024 will you be happy link it to the one was here the two abadman and then I say ye near the two aba yin national executives
okay I think
there were 8 minutes there was 7 minutes per my family
okay maybe it's here and can many beje pa and I'll be very very glad because you see sometimes we hear politics because being realistic so ma uhwe ntakwam hu say ade we na beboa because you see say the okay ukojina na say one ne a very difficult so because the when who say you me animate and so if this discussion can be fruitful there some of us will gladly support it because that would have been the best because you see enuko beboa my division na actually see ba nkwa na bit ma patch up ntem beboa pa because now for the end contest be if the two of them can agree of course say the enyaji to say Dr. Baumia will be the presidential candidate and Ira Alanchimate will be a running mate and it will be a very good decision but ye jamo ye dey say party no edomakoma so and the omu nyina the most important thing is say dream party no na omama yetimi awene power in 2024 but achinkwa adia ekosi within the national secretariat no eya busian tokwa utie tama chairman Wontumi awene elections no that very Saturday na say mo kan say no dey wan kwa abato bia na dey course nya na enye elections na ye abusuan ana sabe akonwa to ho ana esi ahene e wabusuan nim etena ase e decide say yemfa ma yenua we na omoma kan ommo na chidom eti dey be course national secretariat no the same thing abusuan to kwa the real fight is in 2024. It said na Harry and so I can making sure say nema a did division and nema ni papa mu wetin wa come beba na atumi break your front in the run up to the 2024 election. You're very careful about it. Ni who say na candidate win na also party or any corner na so lucy na the end of the day no candidate no win na so corner see lucy 2024. What is the essence of it? Na ye kai the area ku kan was it is better for you to be a messenger in the ruling party than the general secretary in opposition. It extra party ma especially the delegates say ye kasa ye ni ye enya de hote. And I'm glad say Harry Betina has say no who say he spoke like a regional executive. He may have his preference, of course, say electoral commission call but he has been very very candid with his presentation. Watch us or your party executive but now we said then delegates no so nya den and to but did can your experience so I think very important say elections in Africa no the dynamics are so different. Wontumi ma African terrain mu na wontumi enka say you don't have any experience but you have a vision and for that one you come to me so before you know ni ato abanawi madam for bia o confirmation no ka say o person o police station executive enti tama ye to police station executive ko fa forms afi mo hand of friends ashina da be na meto abom say aba no be afa form na ndo be to aba obusam say da be na meto aba no me say aba no meto awi o say hey na me your security bi wa ha very Gaddafi akofa form da mo to aba kra do nim
to chip in me papa Dr. Mwakon ba professor doctor oh chair political science na one time of frame MP no so be call national chairman
me kai pa
na MP said classroom ne practical as no enye ko no nya system for us
me kai pa
so he came to a conference he was hey the real political animals, they are the constituencies, not the classroom.
I say, the friend of God say, and like the man say, about 2 weeks ago. I just said about 2 weeks ago. On him cry. You understand? So it takes experience for you to understand the dynamics within the Ghanaian electoral system. Now you who say more experience, more vision, me will say have the exuberance. Before I say, I'm our party be lose. The second thing, commitment. It is commitment. As every candidate committed to the down Kobuzia Dombo tradition. Have they been part of it? Yes, struggles have they been involved? And that is why Okana Besi Uncle John Bodusono over 2 decades of service to the party, from police station executive to constituency to regional executive to national youth organizer, acting general secretary, deputy director of communication, youth treasurer, finance officer, and the general secretary. So his commitment level is something that is clear. And Utina Chairman Kasaka says so what contest Uncle John Bodua now could your school fees because it is important for you to see that the person is committed because we are in a republic. Yet you need to come party people for them to fight against their own party. So okay, in the run up to the 2016 elections, Mustafa Hamid or the revelation be by about a chairman no what enough for Buginabu. They basically can't name a command. So we need a candidate, you know, how you all kinds of story. Yes. So you need somebody who is committed beyond everything. See, the man who said my commitment to the Danko Buzia Dombo tradition is unmatched. And for that matter, I am standing with it. The third aspect is that you need someone who is reliable. And then they call rounds of meeting me office, my church, that is why some of us were so much committed to Chairman Wontumi. Because he's such a person. See a quarterly process, you could choose Loku, you call the man, in spite of the fact that he is the original, but he's prepared to also know the first poster and say, I cannot add the Atari. So you need someone who is reliable. Very, very reliable. More call rallies while he's there, more call campaign while he's there. Maybe I make us say, best friend. Yeah, supporting the various candidates. Yeah, say. Ukasa committee. Yeah, ma ye kasa no enko twi other first contenders no. we na candidate aspirant no kwa no ne hojo on ka bibia ntia ne colleagues but we na bufra bia o se o den support amano e di candidate bia te mo page be so abrante bi be rane Uncle John Bodu da me so so no a minister of state called me on phone aka tell me say boy jai na sa no tie eti dem pese me ka twato no say ye manche no so ye di candidate no omunim ye de no ka no mo hwe ye eti ye ma ye kasa ye ne ye enye say at the end of the elections ni nyina no ye kasa ye kabom na ye ko ye ni ma enye din ema the new patriotic party
Archibald Jamfi ena oteno enkana okay part of the communication team Ashanti region Daniel Opoku Boateng Bombay Oteneka Harry Adu Western North communication director in talk Ghana agenda near 2024 Harry una free actually by your course 30 seconds
what say Mesre Western North we have a project I say I wouldn't say Western of the NDC we need unity saying you never came home to break that bond not only breaking the 8
but we
need to get at least 3 seats to the existing 3-6 for to have 6 my main chair a year yankasa yehene nana Mr. Augustine Bray executive secretary to Baumia then this year on our more your sense the chomson God bless you
Kwame Adinka Junior Kofinto Frank and afe Peter Boache and a said Jumedian Eddie Emamie Diane Ejina Mechi Sanso and Ajua Tonto Bossa Bayima Fred Amoya Omina can be and a Jumedian Eye Kama Eddie Mamidini